And Derby may be bottom, but there's still plenty of pride at Pride Park. Every Derby fan arriving today has found on their seat a card with the words to a song that the club wants them to sing as the teams emerge and at kick-off. And they are making it a scene of black and white as the teams emerge from the tunnel. Well, it certainly has helped it to make a great atmosphere. In terms of numbers alone, the faith of the Derby supporters has been unswerving, despite the horrendous season that they've suffered in collecting just one Premier League win. It's going to take something very special, extra special, to see off the champions here today. But, well, you've heard the cliche so often about the crowd being a 12th man, and that might just present a little bit of a danger to Sir Alex Ferguson and his side today if they take anything at all for granted. Derby, in terms of the league table, maybe a team in the doldrums, but you wouldn't guess that from the crowd here today. Well, Derby make 3 changes to the team routed at Stamford Bridge. David Jones, who came on to score the consolation goal, starts against his old club. Dean Leacock replaces the injured Alan Stubbs, and the club's record signing, Rob Earnshaw, makes only his 5th Premier League start for Derby alongside Kenny Miller. Ben Foster makes his long-awaited debut in goal for Manchester United after the injury to Edwin van der Sar in the cup defeat by Portsmouth and the sending off of Thomas Kuszczak in the same game. Rio Ferdinand, who ended up that match in goal, now has a back injury, so John O'Shea plays. Ryan Giggs, whose last goal was in the home win over Derby, comes back after 4 games out with a knee injury. Well, Paul Jewell fought a successful relegation campaign when he was in charge of Wigan. He knew from the moment he was appointed here that it was going to be a tough task, and really I'm sure now he would just like this season to end. Ben Foster knows what it's like to be in a struggling team after playing his part for Watford last season. Today he gets his first taste of the high life with a debut for United, with Edwin van der Sar injured and Thomas Kuszczak suspended. His opposite number is a former Manchester United goalkeeper. Roy Carroll won a Premier League title and an FA Cup winners' medal in his time at Old Trafford. Sir Alex Ferguson and Carlos Queiroz had plenty to say about the referee's performance, Martin Atkinson, in the cup defeat by Portsmouth. Today's man in charge is Phil Dowd, with whom Paul Jewell had his own very public dispute when he was in charge of Wigan last season, and some decisions upset him in a defeat against Arsenal. Trevor Francis alongside me. Cracking atmosphere here today, Trevor.
Yes, it's a credit to the supporters that they've retained their enthusiasm despite all the disappointment week after week. They regularly turn up in the thousands. I think their average is something like 31,000. Today, as you would expect against Manchester United, full house, big following for Manchester United.
Well, Wayne Rooney may have suffered his first defeat in the United team against Portsmouth in the Cup last week. He's not been on the losing side in the Premier League since last May against West Ham United. Rooney and Ronaldo. What a strike force to get the game underway. A strike force to put fear in the hearts of the bottom club. Well, there are low points and there are really low points. Manchester United may be bruised by their FA Cup elimination at Portsmouth, or against Portsmouth, but Derby beaten 6-1 at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday. Still have plenty of work to do if they're to avoid being labelled the worst team in the history of the Premier League. It's a club record 23 games now since their only league win of the season, and that was against Newcastle here.
There was plenty of discussion, Rob, prior to kick-off, just how the two teams would actually shape up. Derby, would they go 4-5-1? Well, the answer is no. 4-4-2. Earnshaw and Miller as the two strikers. In Manchester United, they're also 4-4-2. Ronaldo not playing in a wide area. His role has gone to Park on the right. Giggs back in the team after injury on the left. And the front two are Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Between the sticks is Ben Foster, who's only just back and available for selection after a long layoff with a knee injury. There's Anderson, Ronaldo's touch. Here's Wayne Rooney. This is Ji-sung Park. Ball in towards Ryan Giggs with a header, and that's held on to by his one-time colleague Roy Carroll.
Well, it's a good ball in from Park. Giggs gets in front of Edworthy. Comfortable save for Roy Carroll. But early signs of Manchester United have come here to attack from the first minute, and I think it's absolutely imperative for Derby, after their shattering defeat during the week at Stamford Bridge, they don't concede early here. They've got to stay in the game early on.
Well, when Ryan Giggs did score against Manchester United earlier in the season, it was his 100th league goal for United. This match today is the 100th senior meeting of Derby and Manchester United, and Scholes looks to set Ronaldo away, but he was offside. Roy Carroll, who has in principle agreed a longer deal here, having joined on a short-term deal from Rangers. Evra's header. Kenny Miller knocked it back. Evra again. There's Robbie Savage. He and David Jones both facing their former club today. Up goes Rooney. Got the knock on to Cristiano Ronaldo, who pushes it through looking for Ryan Giggs.
It was actually good keeping there from Roy Carroll, because he spotted the danger. His starting position was good. It had to be, because Ryan Giggs had made a very penetrative run from left to centre.
Here's Evra. Rooney given back to Patrice Evra. United moving dangerously with Ronaldo. Well, Derby will be hugely relieved that that one missed the target.
It's a great ball from Evra. Ronaldo escapes his marker on his left foot, looking to hit the target, doesn't get it right. But already Manchester United have opened up the Derby back four on a couple of occasions.
Well, last Wednesday was the 6th occasion when Derby have let in 4 goals or more this season. And a defeat by a 1-goal margin today would leave them with a goal difference of -50. Giggs, lovely touch towards Anderson, but it got away from him, and it's back by Jones. Here's Sterjovski. Back to Mark Edworthy. Header away by Vidić to Patrice Evra. Well, no back pass given as Foster pulls it out of the air. And Leacock up against Wayne Rooney. Brown. Savage wins the header. Brown away. Now Eddie Lewis, but the referee's blown. Hard to hear the whistle with the noise that the crowd are making here. A lot of that noise directed at the referee. Still protesting about what they felt was a back pass to Ben Foster.
And my first impression, Rob, that it was a back pass. The moment that Evra took possession of the ball on the volley, he was looking to get it back to his goalkeeper.
Here's Leacock with a free kick. Up towards Miller, but John O'Shea got in the way. There's Vidić. Moore. Anderson. Scholes. Here's Ronaldo. Giggs. The referee reaching for his book. And Darren Moore is the player shown a yellow card. Ronaldo, the player down.
I think Phil Dowd's right. It was a late challenge from big Darren Moore. He knew what his intentions were, to let Ronaldo know early in the game that he was around. Didn't surprise me one bit that Phil Dowd issued a yellow card. The home supporters, as you'd imagine, very upset about it. But I think that Ronaldo, after a little bit of treatment, he'll be okay to continue. A little handshake there from Ronaldo to Darren Moore. That's good to see.
The treatment of Ronaldo that brought the wrath of Sir Alex Ferguson and his assistant towards the referee against Portsmouth last week. Here's Ronaldo. He's pulled it back across, cleared by Lewis. This is Anderson, blocked by Eddie Lewis. O'Shea, now Park. Anderson. Park pulls it back. Giggs! Corner.
Excellent block from Darren Moore. When the cross comes in, it's a lovely 1-2 initially from Park. Anderson back to Park. And I think the shot from Ryan Giggs with his right foot was probably destined for the back of the net. But Darren Moore got a block in to deflect it for a corner.
Giggs with a corner. Another corner. Well, the referee's actually overruled the linesman there who gave a goal kick. It's Giggs with a corner. Cleared by Robbie Savage. Now Scholes. This is Park. Anderson. Kenny Miller came back. It is another corner though. It's been a good spell at the start from United without the reward of a goal. Giggs with the corner, clearing header by Miller. Now Anderson. Evra. Anderson managed to block off Savage when he was showing interest there. If Foster had been unable to get there. Maybe Foster just a little bit unsettled by the involvement he's having in the game here with Derby, terrier-like, hunting everything down. Here's Giggs, looking to play Rooney in, and McEveley got across.
Good movement from Wayne Rooney, trying to get himself in between the centre-half Darren Moore and the left full-back McEveley, almost picked out by Ryan Giggs.
Here's Scholes with the corner. Cleared by Jones. Earnshaw giving chase. Evra got there first and got the ball in the referee's view. Giggs. Scholes wants it on the far side. Here's Ronaldo. Park. Rooney now out to his left. Here's Vidić. Brown looking to find Rooney. Given against him. Those team have shown their extra class so far, Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United side.
Well, it's literally been 10 minutes of total domination from Manchester United. They seem to have had the ball since the opening whistle was blown by Phil Dowd. The one thing, of course, that's missing, and the only thing really in their play, is that opening goal. There's certainly been opportunities.
Carroll has had to be alert against a club to which he was sold by Paul Jewell when he was the Wigan manager. Since his time at Manchester United, he's had spells at West Ham, Rangers, and now here. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Shea. Away by Jones. Now Evra. Anderson. Scholes. Park. Up against McEveley. O'Shea in support here. Ronaldo! Off the post! And Edworthy steers it from danger. Ronaldo so close.
The closest United have come to scoring. Ronaldo onto it. Beats Carroll, strikes the upright. Unfortunately, it falls to a Derby player.
And Anderson drives it back across. It was inviting, but nobody close enough to apply the touch, although he feels there was a Derby touch.
Let's see if Anderson's right. Early ball from Anderson. Well, the keeper gets the touch, doesn't he? Carroll makes the save with his left hand. Not sure it was actually going in, but he wasn't to know. Made a good save low down. It should have been a corner.
Earnshaw, Vidić all over him, and Derby get a free kick. They had plenty of defending to do, but at least it's been fairly spirited defending. They got away with that last one from Ronaldo.
When Roy Carroll is kicking balls downfield, Rob, they have a bit of a problem, Derby, because the strike force of Miller and Earnshaw is a very small strike force. Brown, Vidić, they should dominate aerially all afternoon.
Free kick, they've brought Moore and Leacock forward. It's played in by Lewis towards Miller, fallen for Moore. Miller was claiming a handball, but surely the United player was too close to have known too much about it.
Well, there wasn't too much conviction from Darren Moore when the ball actually falls to him. 18 yards, swivels on it. I think that got a deflection too. That should have been a corner. Not too many appeals from the Derby players, but certainly took a deflection off a red shirt.
Here's O'Shea, now Scholes. Cleared by Moore. Now Earnshaw. He's a player who should have the bit between his teeth. Rob Earnshaw so far hasn't justified the record outlay on him by Billy Davies, although his opportunities have been limited. But Paul Jewell was quite candid about that early in his reign, said he needed to show the kind of attitude on the training field that would earn him a place in the team. There's O'Shea. Touch back from Rooney. Broken up by Savage, but given straight back to Wayne Rooney. And Ronaldo up ahead here. Back by Sterjovski. Flag up against Miller.
That was good play from Sterjovski because he read the danger nice and early. The pass from Wayne Rooney trying to pick out Ronaldo was slightly overweighted.
Another offside. That's the first of 10 remaining games from which Derby needs 6 points and 9 goals if they're to avoid the all-time lows of Sunderland 5 years ago. Sterjovski up against Patrice Evra. Miller. Edworthy pulls it back. Now Park. John O'Shea. Moore. And the bounce beat McEveley, it's Ronaldo. Tracking back by Savić.
Round of applause. The Derby skipper read the danger, got back to dispossess Ronaldo just as he was about to strike it with his right foot.
Evra. Robbie Savić had a bit of work to do to win over people here as a former Leicester player and a player who's always vilified by opposing fans. He's tried to do some of that with good deeds off the field, such as giving supporters a lift to a game recently, but it's on the field where the Derby supporters want to see the good deeds produced. Facing his old club Manchester United, always a big game for Savić. Here's Rooney. Leacock. Here is Savić. Edworthy. Jones. Now McEveley. Miller. Vidić away. It's back from Evra. That certainly is a back pass. Earnshaw. Cleared by Scholes. Moore. Savić. Eddie Lewis. Now Scholes. Park. Ronaldo. Giggs. Away by Leacock. And Edworthy stuck out a foot to get it clear. Sterjovski. Jones. Savić. Caught by Park. The referee's played the advantage. This is Lewis. Savage's mind about whether to stay down or not made up for him then by the American. Scholes. Ronaldo. Nothing to Rooney's left. Giggs through the middle. He's played it through to him brilliantly. Giggs.
Well, the movement of Manchester United is just too good for Derby. Rooney picks out Giggs, who goes in behind Leacock. Goalkeeper goes to ground, but Ryan Giggs can't hit the target. Another chance spurned. But they're certainly creating plenty.
The Premier League top scorers and the best defence at the top level as well, Manchester United. Leacock. Vidić. Foster hasn't had too much to do in terms of saves so far. It's been back passes when under pressure that have caused him his major concerns. Put it back to him again by Vidić, just to give him a little bit of involvement.
One of Ben Foster's big attributes, Rob, is his kicking ability. Great strike of the ball. An example there, that's going from one keeper to the other.
What a huge kick that left Carroll under pressure from Wayne Rooney. Unfair pressure, in referee Dowd's view.
I think Wayne Rooney's entitled to go in challenge. Roy Carroll wants that ball bounced. You can see there quite clearly Wayne Rooney has both eyes on the ball. Never once did he look at Roy Carroll.
Well, you know, it's a year ago this weekend since Ben Foster conceded to a goalkeeper that long free kick from Paul Robinson. Here's Rooney. Park is free and he's picked him out. Well, very nearly did. It's great vision from Rooney. Park through the legs of McEveley. Cleared behind by Eddie Lewis.
Almost a great ball, wasn't it, from Wayne Rooney? Inside McEveley, looking for Park, slightly overweighted. Park just about keeps the ball in play and then wins the team a corner.
Giggs with a corner. Into an area from which Roy Carroll could safely claim. So got plenty of length on the clearance, but not the accuracy that Foster had previously managed. On this occasion from Carroll. Here's Vidić. Rooney. Now Evra. Vidić. Scholes. Here's Wes Brown. Scholes. Ronaldo. Scholes. O'Shea. Ronaldo. Jones pulled him back. That's going to be a booking.
Well, there are a few supporters around us, Rob, up in arms about the fact that Phil Dowd is issuing a yellow card. What do they expect? It's the easiest yellow card he's handed out all season, I would have thought.
I'm sure that if you looked at it just in black and white and saw that there were two bookings for offences against Ronaldo, you might think referees had been influenced by Ronaldo saying he was scared to try out his skills, but really Derby can have few complaints about the two yellow cards that have been issued to them for the offences against Ronaldo today. O'Shea, Brown, Anderson, Park, Rooney, Scholes, Evra. Well short for Giggs. Vidić. Here's Anderson. Scholes closed down by Kenny Miller. Free kick against Jones again.
I'm not quite sure what Phil Dowd spotted there. You can hear the reaction of the home fans, and probably justified. I only assume it was the arm by Jones across Anderson, but a bit harsh it appeared.
Here's Scholes. Now O'Shea. Lewis. Brown, Savage, Earnshaw, Giggs, Scholes, Giggs, it's Park, away by McEveley, Giggs. Felt he had a justifiable claim there against Leacock, and that the linesman was better placed to see it than Phil Dowd, but nothing given. Kenny Miller. McEveley. Cleared by Evra. Jones. Lewis. Jones again. Miller lets it run. Lewis. Brown away. Here's Rooney. Park. Scholes. Evra. Vidić. Scholes. Evra. Frustrating for Manchester United so far, but as Arsenal found out at Wigan, sometimes the struggling teams can be the ones that can frustrate you.
I don't think for one moment, though, Rob, there's any big concern from Alex Ferguson, because what he's seen in his opening 26 minutes, his team opening up the opposition on a regular basis. I think there's an inevitability about this game at the moment. It's all about when is the opening goal going to come from Manchester United.
There'll be a sense of relief for Derby that it hasn't occurred too early. Here's Miller. Now Jones. Now McEveley. In towards Kenny Miller, away by Wes Brown. Anderson. Ronaldo giving chase. Leacock in control. Kept in by Lewis. On by Jones. It's Brown. Vidić. The side had conceded in the first half hour at Stamford Bridge. We're approaching the half-hour mark now. And Derby holding out against the reigning champions. Giggs. Here's Anderson. Ball won by Leacock, but it is a corner.
Leacock knew he had to get that right. Anderson nudges the ball past him. If he had mistimed this challenge, then there had only been one decision Phil Dowd could have given. That would have been a penalty.
Ryan Giggs' corner in towards Wes Brown. Miller wins his race with Anderson. 3 to his left, 1 to his right. Savage. Here's Lewis. Jones. Earnshaw has a crack, but nothing to trouble Foster.
Disappointing effort from Rob Earnshaw. He got himself plenty of space. Not good defending. One of the central defenders should have been really tight. Earnshaw turned, but really snatched at the shot.
Giggs. Here's McEveley. Joe McEveley, who came to prominence at Blackburn when he played against Manchester United in a League Cup tie and accomplished the task of keeping David Beckham quiet. It was a semi-final match. Really helped to forge his reputation as a youngster. Evra has taken down Earnshaw and given away a free kick in consequence. Lewis with a kick. Header cleared by Vidić, and Ronaldo powerfully onto it with Rooney moving up ahead. Can he get it right? Good goalkeeping.
Poor ball from Ronaldo. Quick counter-attack. Really should have made Derby pay. Ronaldo tried to play Rooney in with the outside of his right foot, but he gave too much of the ball into an area where Roy Carroll was always going to be favourite to make the interception. From the moment Ronaldo picks up the ball, look at the movement of Wayne Rooney, and that's not good enough from Ronaldo. But Roy Carroll does well, doesn't get distance with the clearance, but his interception off his line was enough to deny Wayne Rooney.
Here's Park. Away by Leacock. Scholes. Anderson. Vidić. O'Shea. Scholes. Now Brown. Vidić. Lewis.
Lewis gets a little bit tight there on Park. I think he gets away with the first challenge, but it's the second one where he pulled him to the floor, right in front of the eyes of the linesman, and the assistant referee quickly brought it to the attention of Phil Dowd.
So Derby have held out for more than half an hour, but facing up to a Ryan Giggs free kick here. Vidić and O'Shea amongst those waiting.
That's no more than catching practice for Roy Carroll. Disappointing free kick by Ryan Giggs, especially when you send Vidić forward, and also John O'Shea went into the penalty box.
Just from Ronaldo. Will it break here for Giggs? Edworthy's covering. Rooney following up. And Edworthy was beaten off it in the end by Rooney. Giggs lets it run. Ronaldo! Oh, great effort. Produces a fine save.
Superb effort this from Ronaldo. Outside of his right foot, looking for the far corner. A great save from Roy Carroll. That was destined for the back of the net.
Here's Ronaldo. Makes the angle for Anderson this time. Park's in the middle. Leacock gets across. It's a corner.
They carry such a threat, Manchester United, when they go forward. But it's resolute defending at the moment from Derby. Good interception there from Leacock.
Pressure's unrelenting, and a challenge by Miller on Ronaldo gives United a free kick in a dangerous area. Just over 10 minutes to half-time. Giggs wasted an opportunity from a previous free kick. What can he make of this? Giggs takes. And again, it's an opportunity that's wasted.
Absolutely right. Derby were defending there. 5 against 6 Manchester United players. The ball needed to be put in an area where the big guys could attack it. But he certainly did Derby a favour, Ryan Giggs, by putting the ball over the crossbar.
Well, Manchester United have never lost in 3 visits to Pride Park. Nicky Butt scored in both of their wins, and Paul Scholes scored in the last visit, a 2-2 draw here 6 years ago. Miller. Edworthy. Jones, first time for Earnshaw. Savage. Edworthy. Cleared by Park. Nice kick by Robbie Savage, but Darren Moore is there behind him to tidy up. Savage again. Brown. Savage. McEveley's free kick. Moore the target.
Does well, Darren Moore, there to out-jump Vidić, but he couldn't direct his header back across the goal.
4 points Derby have managed to gather since Paul Jewell was appointed as manager. It's a long, long wait for his first win. Lewis. O'Shea staying with him. Gets his cross in though. And Miller and Sterjovski were both there, and Foster produces a fine save.
That's the best we've seen from Derby. Lewis plays the ball into the box. Behind O'Shea. I think it's Sterjovski who gets the volley in with his left foot, and it produces a brilliant save from Ben Foster. His first save of the game, and what an important one it was.
Crucial save from the Man United bought from Stoke. He's had to wait 3 years for his first United opportunity, maybe pressed into action again here. And Miller has got away from Vidić! Kenny Miller! Great save again! Twice in a matter of a minute, the new goalkeeper has come to United's aid.
Well, it's poor defending from Vidić. Miller nicks it away from him, does everything right, but the left hand of Ben Foster comes to the rescue. The first one was good, that's probably even better. Top class keeping from Ben Foster.
Proof of why Ben Foster has such a good reputation and why he is regarded as the heir apparent to Edwin van der Sar. But it shows the danger that no matter how good you are, if you don't take your chances, you're left vulnerable. And Derby suddenly have the bit between their teeth. Lewis with the corner. Leacock went in for it and it's cleared to Ronaldo. Now can United spring the counter-attack? He's got Rooney and Anderson up to his left. Rooney. Here's Park. Good challenge by Lewis. Now Sterjovski. It's put out because Leacock, who flew in for the corner, got hurt in the process.
I think it's the head of Vidić that catches Leacock. Vidić comes in late into the back of the head of Leacock, completely accidental. But that's certainly raised the spirits of the home fans. It's been total domination for a good 35 minutes from Manchester United without the goal arriving. Then all of a sudden Derby burst into life. 2 chances in the space of 2 minutes and 2 quite brilliant saves from this man.
24-year-old Ben Foster, who spent much of the last 2 seasons on loan at Watford. He knows what it's like to struggle. Struggling Derby fighting with all their lives here. giving him a busy time. Great reactions from Ben Foster. Leacock is straight back on, with play resuming. Vidić, Park, now Lewis. Just doesn't get it, but Evra can clear. Leacock, Sterjovski. Savage finds Kenny Miller. Sterjovski, Earnshaw!
It was a good ball from Sterjovski. Earnshaw goes in behind. Wes Brown very nearly gets on the end of it. Good cover in play from John O'Shea. The danger was definitely there. And O'Shea did the right thing, no chances, put it away for a corner.
Well, if the Derby fans needed a pick-up after the events at Stamford Bridge, they're certainly getting it here. And it may get even better. Savage's corner, Sterjovski left free, and he didn't really get a clean connection with it.
Another good opportunity, poor defending, the marking wasn't there from United. Sterjovski, difficult opportunity on the volley, but should have done much, much better.
Well, Ronaldo offended again, and although Moore and Jones have been booked for offences against him, Robbie Savage is just getting a talking to.
Well, the dive from Ronaldo was a little bit theatrical, but clearly there was an obstruction there from Savage.
Here's Scholes. Giggs. He's lost out to Jones. Now Miller. Brown. Giggs. Up towards Rooney. It's Rooney against Darren Moore, and he's past him. Brilliant stuff from Rooney, and it was only the finish that it lacked.
So much to admire in this move from Manchester United. Ryan Giggs picks out the run of Wayne Rooney, and then Rooney cleverly lifts it over the head of Darren Moore. Chest control, should be hitting the ball across Roy Carroll, doesn't get the connection right, and it's into the side netting. A poor finish from some brilliant build-up play, initially from Ryan Giggs and then from Wayne Rooney.
Savage. Here's O'Shea. Now Jones.
Well, the last 5 minutes, Rob, has certainly given Manchester United something to think about, because it really was one-way traffic. And all of a sudden now, after one or two attacks from Derby, it's given the players for the home side a little bit more self-belief. It's like as if they started the game very much in awe of the opposition. They allowed Manchester United to dictate and do more or less what they wanted.
Park has played in Ronaldo. Just too far in front of Rooney this time.
Well, I've spoken many occasions about the movement, once again in evidence there. Good movement from Ronaldo, the cross just a couple of feet away from Wayne Rooney.
Well, there'll be 2 added minutes in the first half. Miller. Lewis. O'Shea saw his moment. Here's McEveley. Now Scholes. Giggs. Through the middle to Rooney. Behind Ronaldo, not in front as he wanted.
Little slip there on the wet surface. It's been raining for the last 20-25 minutes, and it was greeted with plenty of cheers from the home fans.
Vidić is off the field at the moment, just plugging up a bleeding nose. So Evra, for the time being, is just filling in at the back, with Giggs dropping back to cover the left side of defence. Glad half-time is coming. O'Shea. Nice touch from Anderson, who gets it back from Ronaldo. Here's Rooney. Now Giggs. Gonna pick out Rooney again. Well cut out though by Darren Moore. Here's Scholes. We're past the 2 added minutes now. Giggs. There is half-time, a much closer contest. Derby to get the second half underway. Well, Derby's only 2 Premier League wins against Manchester United have both come at Old Trafford. It's some 19 years since they beat them in a home league match, over 19 years in fact, when Paul Goddard and Dean Saunders were on the score sheet in a 2-0 win at the old baseball ground. There's Vidić. Ben Foster, who earlier in the week before the mishaps that befell Edwin van der Sar and Thomas Kuszczak, seemed to be on his way out of Old Trafford in a loan move. Coventry were being talked about as a possible destination for him to spend the rest of the season. Here's Robbie Savage. It's Edworthy. Now Park. Anderson. It's it wrong for Ronaldo and Rooney. Lewis. It's McEveley. Earnshaw. Brown. Savage. Slice clearance by Wes Brown. It's Edworthy. Sterjovski. Robbie Savage. Miller. It went down, no foul by Vidić.
I think he actually stood on the ball, Miller. For one moment it appeared that Vidić had caught him and there was a chance of a penalty, but there's no contact from the Manchester United player. Unfortunately for Miller, the wrong moment, he stands on the ball.
It was a twist that caused the referee enough concern to get treatment on. As play was developing, the decision I don't think the Manchester United manager is particularly happy about. Savage gives United the ball back. Derby want to get their player back on, Kenny Miller, awaiting an invitation to return. And he's back on. Here's Brown. Park. Foul by McEveley. Scholes. Evra. Giggs. Away by Leacock. It's back by Vidić. Brown. Now O'Shea. Park. O'Shea. Rooney stretching. Losing out to Jones. Given away to John O'Shea. Scholes given a retrieval job there against Kenny Miller, who's still treading a little gingerly. Vidić. Evra trying to break free and gets the free kick.
I think there was contact from Sterjovski. He went back all the way with Evra, but there appeared to be a little bit of shirt pulling as Evra gets go side of him. There you see the left hand coming out. Phil Dowd tried to play advantage, but once that ball hit that greasy surface, it flew away for a goal kick. He immediately decided to give the free kick.
Ronaldo shaping up with the free kick. Disappointing one for United, especially if they're caught on the break here. Lewis has found Earnshaw. Jones and Miller looking to get forward in support of him. Earnshaw misses his kick in the end. Savage. Lewis. McEveley. In by Savage, away by Brown. Encouraging stuff for Derby manager Paul Jewell. Hasn't been too much to cheer him since his appointment at the back end of the last calendar year. The defeat at United early in his reign was a fairly rude awakening, although it did give Derby their first away goal of the season. Here's Kenny Miller. Lewis. Away by Vidić. Now Sterjovski. Edworthy up to his right here. In by Savage. Away by Brown. Sterjovski. Lewis's header against John O'Shea, clearly against his face. Now McEveley. And the momentum wasted.
Absolutely right, that was good pressure from Derby, but the end result was a poor ball from McEveley to relieve the pressure off Manchester United. And poor Jewell, he must be more than satisfied. He's seen a good reaction from his players after the big defeat during the week. Alex Ferguson still waiting for that elusive first goal. You do feel that if they were to get the breakthrough, then the floodgates may open, but at the moment, Derby are very much in this game.
Here's Ronaldo. O'Shea. Giggs. Park. By Savage. Scholes trying to help it into the path of Evra. Overhead by Miller. Foster, who made his England debut before his Manchester United debut. Just the one cap so far.
You can quite clearly see there Darren Moore, 2 arms around Wayne Rooney, holding him right in front of the eyes of Phil Dowd. He's not going to get away with that.
Well, Ronaldo wasted the last free kick, but he's sizing this one up, even though it's a fair way out, as if he fancies a shot. And he has hit it! It's come back off Carroll, and Park is there!
Not convincing keeping this from Roy Carroll. Does manage to keep it out, but he's got to push it away, but pushes it back to Park, and his shot is blocked.
Giggs with a corner, and Ronaldo was there. Again, Carroll got his body in his way, and he shovels it clear. Giggs back in, and Carroll reacts.
Well, this is a good save from Roy Carroll. Look at the way that Ronaldo attacks this ball. Once it leaves his head, he thinks he's scored. Straight at Carroll, but he's in the right position. And once again, as it comes back from Giggs, he makes another save at the near post. Good keeping from the Derby number 1.
Derby number 2 is coming off. Andy Todd coming on to replace Mark Edworthy. And Todd coming on to face up to a Manchester United corner at a time when the United threat is growing. Well, the corner is delayed. The referee just issuing 1 or 2 warnings. Giggs corner. Ronaldo's there again.
Well, the initial corner from Ryan Giggs is flicked on unintentionally from Savage. The header comes in from Ronaldo, comes back to him, off balance, lifts it over the bar.
Well, for somebody who's normally so deadly, not his day so far. 30-goal Cristiano Ronaldo, up to bay with a little bit of good fortune on one occasion from Roy Carroll with that long-distance free kick. Giggs. Cleared by Moore. Here's Scholes. Brown. Miller. Here's Earnshaw. McEveley drove it against Ji-sung Park.
McEveley just showed a little bit too much of the ball there to Park, gave him the chance to slide in and make the block.
Savage should take the corner. They have the extra presence of Andy Todd there now, having just sent him on. He's in there with Moore and Leacock. So Shea gets it away. Back in by Lewis. McEveley challenging, but Ronaldo wins it. And Rooney trying to break away. Jones, the last man back, robs it. And finds Sterjovski. Jones again. Ambitious ball.
That's where Derby have to be ultra careful. The crowd are getting all excited because they've got a corner, yet Manchester United could be the most dangerous when they're defending a corner because they attack with such speed. We saw that happening there. Rooney was denied by Jones.
Rooney has played for and got a free kick out of Darren Moore. That's a bit further back this time, but the goal he scored against Portsmouth in the league game, who knows with Cristiano Ronaldo?
It's got to be something special, Rob, to score from this kind of distance. What are we talking about, 35 yards?
Ronaldo!
Look at the reaction of the player. That tells you how close it was. Over the wall. To be fair to Carroll, if it was on target, I think he would have been across to have made the save. But he's certainly gone close on numerous occasions this afternoon.
Lewis Zaha ready to come on for Manchester United. Referee's just had a bit of an issue to sort out between Park and Leacock. Could be a double change actually from Manchester United. Michael Carrick seems to be getting ready as well. Evra, that was a heavy landing.
That may just delay the substitution, Rob, because it wasn't a very pleasant fall there from Patrice Evra. He was in the air for a long time. That would have hurt.
Jarring impact with the ground, that, for Patrice Evra. And Manchester United, let's not forget, have another Premier League match to come in midweek when Sir Alex Ferguson's team take on Bolton at Old Trafford. And after that, a key game against Liverpool. This is United's third successive away match in the Premier League. Their next three all at home. Well, not the first time that Ryan Giggs has had to cover at left back. He did so at the end of the first half when Vidić was off the field getting treatment. Anderson's boot was high there on Savage. Free kick Derby. Evra's back on. Eddie Lewis with a free kick. Miller got squeezed and the ball was too long anyway. And now Manchester United to make their substitutions. So who do they take off? Ji-sung Park is first off, with Lewis Zaha coming on for him. And Paul Scholes is the other man making way, with Michael Carrick coming on.
Well, the system stays the same, Rob, 4-4-2. But Ronaldo gone out to the right-hand side now. And Rooney has a new partner up front, the Frenchman Lewis Zaha.
Just his clearance falling for Carrick. Vidić. Rooney. Giggs. Away by Todd. Giggs. Anderson. Rooney. Ronaldo. Carrick. Anderson sliding in. Patrice Evra. By Todd.
What a good block that was from Todd, did his job, prevented the cross coming in from Evra.
Evra. Here's Brown. Giggs. Todd. Savage, nice touch to get away from Giggs. Lewis. Vidić away. Savage. Lewis comes back a long way to keep it in. There's more. Seemed to be fouled by Sahar, but nothing given. Now McEveley.
Well, the foot was definitely raised from Sahar as he made that sliding challenge. All the studs were showing. Certainly got some of the ball, but you can see he also got some of Darren Moore.
Well, Moore not the kind of player to stay down without good reason. So far this has been a really encouraging performance for Paul Jewell. Alarming one so far for Manchester United. Ronaldo. Leacock. O'Shea. Ronaldo. Sahar. King Leacock, who was at Fulham with Lewis Sahar. Sahar, away by Lewis. Carrick. Giggs.
Well, it's not the first time that Roy Carroll's had to come off his line. It's all about his starting position. He's played like a sweeper this afternoon, made 1 or 2 good saves, but also 3 or 4 really good interceptions coming off his line.
O'Shea. Savage was covering on the left side of defence with McEveley having advanced. Anderson. Here's Rooney. Lovely ball to Evra. Rooney again. Here's Ronaldo. Sahar. Challenged by Moore. Earnshaw. Miller up on his own. Earnshaw's got forward now. Jones too. Jones. Playing in Sterjovski. And Miller will challenge. Foster gets there.
Well, the threat's still there from Derby. Jones plays it wide at Sterjovski. Could have played it first time. Back on his left foot. Good block. And then Foster has to make sure, making the save at the far post. Would it have gone in? Probably would have done.
Goes down as another important contribution from Ben Foster. Savage's corner, met by Carrick. Savage stops the break. McEveley looking to place it for Miller. Carrick away. Sahar, Anderson. Now Miller. Here's Sterjovski again. Anderson makes the tackle this time. Miller. Vidić. Kenny Miller. And again, Miller. Jones. David Jones blocked by Brown. And cleared by O'Shea. United living at the edge at times, but so dangerous on the break, and Giggs has carried it so far here, but can make nothing of it.
Well done, Robbie Savage. He must have ran 80 yards there. Did absolutely brilliant for the team, because Manchester United, they broke there 4-on-4. But Robbie Savage played a real captain's part, showing terrific energy.
Well, with Arsenal playing later, it would do them a huge power of good if Derby were to get something out of this. Here's Ronaldo. Jones. Vidić. Anderson. Ronaldo.
You sense a little bit of frustration starting to creep into Manchester United. It's been a case of when's that goal going to arrive? Well, how long have we been playing? Quite a long time and still no goal.
20 minutes left. Earnshaw's handball. Manchester United free kick. Had to be patient in title-winning years of the past, and many of their results have been earned late. Savage.
That's a silly challenge from Robbie Savage. He can have no complaints. He clearly kicked Anderson. Anderson brings the ball away from Savage. Here comes the lunge. There it is. You can't get away with that, Robbie.
A bit carried away. Losing out to Miller, facing a real tussle to hold on to it, and Carrick has given away the free kick. And a yellow card for him as well.
Phil Dowd is right. Definite shirt pulling from Carrick. It was a free kick that wasn't really the right selection. He played it short to Carrick, who was under pressure immediately from Miller. Should have gone into the box.
Sterjovski. Giggs away. Anderson. Leacock. Jones with a header. Carrick. Leacock. Manchester United are preparing their final substitute. Darren Fletcher is all set to come on. Here's McEveley. Savage. It's Jones. David Jones! Blocked by Evra. Kenny Miller. Away by O'Shea. And it's cleared towards Louis Saha, who's got Ronaldo to his left if he can play him in. Leacock holds him up. Still Saha. He's held it up well. Can he use it? Carrick. Giggs. Rooney. And Ronaldo! Side netting.
I've lost track of the number of attempts that Ronaldo's had this afternoon. Finally the ball is worked to Ronaldo. Giggs takes possession into Rooney, holds off Darren Moore, plays it to Ronaldo, who really should have hit it across Carroll into the far corner, tries to beat him at the near post, very nearly succeeded, but another chance for Manchester United, you have to say, is wasted.
Another substitution for Manchester United now. Darren Fletcher has come on for Anderson. And you can bet that with just over a quarter of an hour to go now, they will be trying to lay siege to that Derby goal to see if they can beat their one-time employee, Roy Carroll. Struck against Kenny Miller by Foster. Lewis wins it. Eddie Lewis. O'Shea gets back to recover it from Rob Earnshaw. Now Ronaldo. Brown. Sahar. Leacock. Well, every time he's faced Manchester United as a manager, Paul Jewell has been on the losing side. Does he dare to dream that today it might be different? Andy Todd. Brown wins the header. Fletcher. Giggs. Here's Ronaldo. Sahar was ready to pounce. It was just a little off it.
It's a great ball this from Ronaldo. Plays it around McEveley into a really dangerous area. Sahar really should have taken a chance. Got across the front of the defender. Was on his heels.
Derby holding out at the 75-minute mark of this match. Who would have thought it? It was a day when most people came here not wondering what the outcome would be, but how many United would score. And Rooney's in. Ronaldo! Derby hearts are broken in the final quarter of an hour after a really brave display and after a whole host of misses from Cristiano Ronaldo. This time he hits the target.
How many times have these two done it for Manchester United over a period of time? There was a suspicion there of offside, but nothing wrong with the ball from Wayne Rooney and absolutely nothing wrong with the finish. It was clinical, great technique, side foot volley, right into the opposite corner. That really is an outstanding finish. And you have to say that Ronaldo makes it all look rather easy. I just wondered though, Rob, when Rooney took possession of that ball, was he in an offside position?
Well, Ronaldo cares not about that. He has his 31st goal of the season. And the Derby fans who rose to applaud their team in the wake of conceding that goal to try and lift them were applauding then the contribution of Rob Earnshaw, and the man who's replaced him, Emmanuel Villa, who's on as Derby now look to try and turn this around. Miller. Here's Savage. Jones. On by Villa. Miller. Couldn't control with his first touch.
There's still concern down there, you know, Rob, from Carroll and Ferguson. They're together, they're looking to try and change things a little bit. They can't do it from the bench, of course. But they're looking to try and adjust one or two things. Now they've got the goal advantage. Looking not quite to be so offensive. They've got what they wanted.
Sahar flagged offside. Can his team close this out now? Here's Ronaldo. O'Shea, Fletcher, Ronaldo. This is Sahar, waited for it to come to him, and it's Moore who gets rid of it. Evra. Giggs. Sterjovski to Jones. McEveley. O'Shea away. Now Sahar. The support that Derby have had has been absolutely incredible this year, despite the week in, week out experience of defeat. They've stayed loyal in numbers and stayed loyal with their backing too. The Manchester United fans at the moment are celebrating a victory that would take them to the top of the table for a couple of hours at least, with Arsenal playing later. Carrick, Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Fletcher. Carrick. Giggs. Carrick looking to play in Rooney. Now, has Phil Dowd got a bit of a problem here? He's been in communication with the fourth official, Trevor Kettle, as though he needs a bit of treatment himself.
I think it's the back of the leg, the hamstring area, Rob.
I'm sure he'll get the sympathy of football fans everywhere. Hamstring problem holding up Phil Dowd. Enjoyed that. Was that counting up the missed chances before the one that counted? But it's the fact that he keeps coming back for more and eventually gets it right that makes him such a valuable asset to Sir Alex Ferguson. Such a valuable asset to club and country. Well, there is going to be a change of official here, is there? Trevor Kettle is getting ready just in case he's going to be needed. For the moment, Phil Dowd is going to battle on, and in the meantime Roy Carroll seems to have a bit of a thigh problem. How much injury time are we going to end up with here? Various bits of the administration are being handed over here by Trevor Kettle, so it looks as though he is going to have to come off. What number will they hold up for Phil Dowd, I wonder? Well, there is actually going to be a Derby substitution. Sterjovski coming off to be replaced by Laurent Robert. Player who, unless he does something very special in the remaining 9 games, will not be offered a new deal here. Well, Roy Carroll has opted out of the goal kicks because of the problem he's experienced, so Dean Leacock takes over that duty, and on we go with 7 minutes of official time left. But after that hold-up, who knows how much more we might have. Fourth official doing some stretching exercises on the near touchline. Roy Carroll hoping that he can see his way through to the conclusion of the game. Well, Phil Dowd is going to come off. getting a good reception. Not. He's been taken off. I'm sure one or two fans here would have been happy to see him be sent off. So Trevor Kettle takes over. There's Robert. Fletcher. McEveley's throw. Fletcher. McEveley. Here's Jones. Darren Moore. Vidić away. Rooney. Horrible slice from Moore that keeps the pressure on him from Louis Saha. Todd trying to help out and managing to accomplish that. Villa. Jones. Savage. There's O'Shea. Todd. Savage. Rooney.
I think Rooney enjoyed that little nutmeg there on Robbie Savage, straight through the legs.
It's Leacock. Brown letting his goalkeeper take that. Those saves from Ben Foster in the first half in particular could well turn out to have a very important bearing on this result for Manchester United. Here's Ronaldo, the goal scorer, away by Leacock. Miller. Villa. Robert. It's back by Patrice Evra.
What a pass that is from Ben Foster.
Right to Rooney, but he can't find a way around Todd.
Another good example there, Rob, of the way that he strikes a football.
Here's Rooney. Ronaldo. Playing for the corner and winning it.
That was good play yet again from Ronaldo, despite the attention of two Derby players, Jones and Robert. He took it to the corner flag, put his foot on it, played it off the legs of a Derby player to win a corner.
Well, a second at this stage surely kills off Derby once and for all. Nobody picked up Fletcher. Straight back to Giggs. Fletcher again. In towards O'Shea. Savage gets it away. Vidić. Now Carrick. Rooney. Giggs. Ronaldo was the wrong option. He was coming back from an offside position.
But also I think Saha, if he had played him in, he was also offside.
Todd. Vidić struggling with Miller. Carrick. Ronaldo looking to get into the space on the right. He's hauled down and he's won a free kick from which he could settle it.
Well, the substitute referee is about to get his first yellow card, and it's the right decision. And once again, it was the right decision by Ronaldo. Moved the ball away from McEveley, drove into the space, and he was hauled to the floor. And he gets a free kick and another opportunity to try and beat this man. He's done it once. He's looking to try and finish the game, because 1-0, Derby is still in with a shout. At 2-0, then it'll be all over.
Well, 32 goals in the season for Cristiano Ronaldo would match the total that George Best had in Manchester United's European Cup winning year of 40 seasons ago. Would be some achievement from a player who doesn't always play as an out-and-out striker, even though he started this match up front. And Ronaldo most certainly has eyes for the target here. Ronaldo pushed out to Sahar.
Great free kick again from Ronaldo, over the top of the wall, and a good save from Carroll. Gets a strong, not one but two hands to it, pushes it out towards Sahar, who can't control it well enough.
4 added minutes. There's Savage. Miller. Put away from Villa. McEveley. Miller. Here's McEveley. Do Derby have it in them to spring a late surprise here to the champions? McEveley. Brown stretching. Fletcher clears. Leacock. Away by Carrick.
You've got to give enormous credit, to the Derby players this afternoon, Rob. I would think this is Paul Jewell's most satisfying afternoon since he's come here to Pride Park. They've really played their part in what has been an absorbing encounter. It's not all over yet. At the moment, 1-0 to the good Manchester United. You can't see them giving this away.
Here's Laurent Robert. McEveley. Given away to Brown. Now Rooney. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo to finish it. Good save by Carroll.
Well, if there's one player that don't deserve to be on the losing side this afternoon, is the ex-Manchester United goalkeeper Roy Carroll. How many times has he denied Manchester United, and in particular Cristiano Ronaldo?
Here's Villa. Lewis. And Derby win a corner with a minute of the indicated added time left, and Roy Carroll, former Manchester United goalkeeper, coming forward looking to do a Peter Schmeichel. Savage lifts it in there. It's fallen to Roy Carroll. Can he do it? It's blocked. And now Derby could have a problem if Ronaldo can make the most of this. Well, McEveley had to be very careful there.
Well, Manchester United got lucky there because they went asleep. They weren't prepared for the short corner. Robert played it to Savage, and once again it was Vidić with that all-important big header at the far post. It fell to Roy Carroll, and what a story that would have been if he had smashed into the back of the net with his left foot.
Would have been the biggest goalkeeping goal since Jimmy Glass. No rush for Manchester United to take the throw in as paper planes rain down from the Pride Park crowd. Here's Saha, now Rooney. Just a question of keeping possession now for Manchester United. Vidić looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United are back on top, for now at least. But it was hard work. Paul Jewell's team didn't deserve